Okay, an auto tank cleaner or rainwater tank cleaner. With a standard tank, the water comes off your roof, goes in and overflows here, or you're drinking your water out of here. Now, what normally happens is when the rainwater gets in there, all the dirt, bird shit, crap knows what else is on your roof, sinks to the bottom. You don't think there's anything there because it flows out of the tap, and so therefore you get a line up of muck. So, but then when it rains, your rainwater comes in fresh, clean, nice and energised, mixes in with the top third at the most and flows straight out your drain or your overflow. So what we do is we take our tank. Oh, now I've lost my pen. Alright, so what we do is we put a pipe from here across the bottom. We block off the overflow. This is a 90mm or 100mm 4-inch pipe. We bring that pipe up, and the top of this pipe has to be about level with the sieve or whatever you've got. Here in Australia we have a sieve to stop mozzies nesting in it. I've actually drilled a hole below that in my tank when we got here 8 years ago, because I found that birds, when it was totally full and this was up higher, you had about an inch of water in here, and birds use it as a bath. So this pipe comes up, it takes half of it above the water line, half into the water line, and it comes back down like that. Now the idea now is fresh water comes in and the weight of the water pushes down. This pipe down here has holes in it, and my grandfather had this on his tank 40 years ago. So the water comes down, so now it's going to mix fresh water with the old water down. These holes here let the water in, it flows back up that pipe, out and over and down. Now you can have it that the next tank along is below, or supposed to be below, let's put it here, and so this then runs into your normal inlet from where your roof comes in, manhole size thing, and you can do it again. So if you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tanks all in a row, yes, the first time it works, this mud will flow up through this pipe and dump into this one, but again this second one is the same thing. So after a couple of rainfalls, that light sediment you get between rain, or if you get a week of rain and a big flush, it'll flush right through the whole system, and this one comes out and it's gone. Right, now let's look at it on a real tank. So on a real tank we have a pipe that runs across the bottom. Now on the far side it's full of holes, so that will sit on the bottom of the tank like that. Then we have a 90, whoops, that's the wrong way around, this end is sealed all the way around. So that would come across, flow in with a 90 here, go up, around there and back down again. Now if you only got one tank, don't make this too long. Cut it off fairly short, because you don't want it, if that is at full length, it'll siphon your tank out, and that's what you don't want. If you have to go full length down and go somewhere else, drill a hole up here, say like 1/2 inch, because as soon as there's too much suction on it, it will suck air in here and break that siphon. So on this tank, as you can see it, there's my manhole in, and what I'm doing is I've drilled the hole there. So if you look at it, the infill for this tank, because I'm running it at a fairly flat angle from over here, I put that like that. So as the water flows in from this direction, any overflow or the splash hits there and comes back in. So I've got, it doesn't matter where this is, this hole for this siphon. The idea is that what comes out of this siphon is the water from the very bottom of the tank. Simple as that. Keeps them clean. This tank here, we bought this property 8 years ago. Trust me, the whole property looked like that bit of desert I've got in the workshop. There's not much desert left now. My wife has spent 8 years. There just is not any dirt left. But anyway, back to this. That's what you need to do. There's your siphon. Comes up, goes out of that hole. So that will fit right there. Just a short pipe between them. Away it goes. Simple, easy, and you always got fresh water in your tank. Not that thing of where fresh water comes in and you've only got about a mix of fresh water down to here and all the other water is stagnant from sitting there. Okay, hope that helps. See ya.